Hey, welcome back to Snapple Games. My name's Max, and we're here with a Modern League, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be kind of memeing on people here, and that is with this Calibrated Blast deck with 42 lands and a bunch of expensive spells. Before I get into how this deck works and what it is, let me shout out the channel real quick. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to the channel, check it out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support me. It's the best way to support me. But I have one more big announcement. And if you haven't seen the last video, the announcement is just that I am going to start streaming on Twitch. So come hang out on Sunday, September 5th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Again, Sunday, September 5th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be streaming on Twitch, probably play some Pauper, maybe some Modern. Not exactly sure what we're going to play yet, but it'll be a lot of fun, and that's going to be another good way to support me. If you're free on Sunday, really recommend coming and hanging out. It'll be a good time. But, okay, enough with the announcements. Let's get into what this deck is and then play a league with this DGen deck. So I've been seeing this list around. This is not my list. This is somebody else's exactly. They're 75. I don't know who is the actual creator of the deck, but I've been seeing it around, and it actually has been picking up some 5-0s. So what is this deck? 42 lands. Seems weird. It is all based around this card, Calibrated Blast. 3 mana instant. Reveal card. I thought it was a sorcery actually. Jeez. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. When you reveal a non-land card this way, Calibrated Blast deals damage equal to that card's mana value to any target and flashback 5. So you just cast this, and then when you reveal, you just deal damage to any target. And then we have 12 spells that we want to hit. 4 Emrakul, I don't know how to pronounce this. Auto, whatever, Worm, just call it Worm. I can't pronounce that. Auto Chicton Worm. Anyway, we have these 8 spells that cost 15, and then 4 Scion of Draco that cost 12, and then we have 2 misses and 2 throws of chaos, but this just cascades into Calibrated Blast again, so it's not even really a miss because you're going to, oh, I guess you don't cast it, so it is a miss, it is a miss. But if you have this, you can cast it, and even if they counter it, then you can just keep casting throws, and you'll always hit Calibrated Blast because there's nothing that costs less than 3 and no other 3 drops. Okay, and then why do we play 42 lands? It's because you want to hit these expensive cards when you Calibrated Blast, so you can't really have other spells in your deck. So we have this Fetch Shock Triome mana base, and then we have these 23 lands that actually like do a little something. The biggest one is Gemstone Caverns, just allowing us to Calibrated Blast on turn 2. But otherwise, we have Mishra's Factory, we have Desert, which when it enters the battlefield, it pings them for 1, or Random Map Ruins. So all these cards, Factory, Desert, Random Map Ruins, obviously we can only deal 15 damage with a Calibrated Blast. So these help us get a couple extra points, which is nice, just a good way to finish the game. I mean, obviously we can always Calibrated Blast twice, but you only want to have to do it once, and hopefully they Fetch Shock a little bit, stuff like that. 4 Radiant Fountains to buy time, just ignoring basically what the opponent's doing. 1 Garden, 1 Boseiju main, and 3 sideboard. I kind of like that actually because you're already pretty good against counterspells, I think, for the most part with Flashback. And a random Blast Zone in there. Again, not my list. 4 Scion. So we actually have a Indatha Triome and a Steam Vents, or we can go Rogran Triome, Blood Crypt. So either way, we're going to have 5 basic land types out with those 2 combinations. And then we can just cast Scion for 2 mana. So this is a castable 2 mana card that is also a 12 mana value card for Blast. And then because we don't play any 1 or 2s, we can just Karuga, which is hilarious. And the sideboard, really straightforward again. Boseiju, Nephilia Academy against discard. This card is pretty stupid. And then we just have Consign to Oblivion as a bounce spell. It also does cost, it has a 7 mana value, 7, I keep wanting to say converted mana cost, but it has a mana value of 7. So, and then we also have Rough Tumble, which has a mana value of 9, but you can cast the cheap sides. Oh no, this is mana value of 8, excuse me. But this is just a cheap Wrath. This is the bounce spell if they have like, I don't know, something to stop our Calibrated Blast from going face, like a ley line or something. We might need to bring these in, but I'm going to try to sideboard minimally. maybe just bring in lands when necessary. And that's the deck. Just going to try to kill people with Calibrated Blast. And without further ado, let's just get into round one. I'll see you there. All right, welcome to round one with this Calibrated Blast deck. Let's play first. And let's just try to draw Calibrated Blast. Oh, we're revealing Karuga? That might actually just be worse. Oh, we did it. We did it. Reveal Karuga, the Macro Sage. Okay. Snap Keep. We have our best card. Let's go. Just going to lead on Fetch Land and then get a Triome just in case we draw Draco. And then just going to play into T3 Calibrated Blast here. There's no way we're supposed to take the draw in order to Gemstone Caverns, right? I don't think so. Because we can just still T3 Blast. Pretty hilarious deck here. Forest. Abundant Growth. Okay. I don't know which land we're like technically supposed to fetch. We'll see. This is my first game with the deck here. So there's Rogren Triome or Indatha. I think I'm supposed to get Rogren and then get Blood Crypt. So no, if I get Indatha, then I can get Steam Vents and have all 5 types. All right, let's just do that. Okay. Then I can also just get the other Triome with this Wooded Foothills and then play Desert, Calibrated Blast. They went Abundant Growth and then no, they don't have Companion, so I don't know if this is like Heliod or, oh, it's enchantments, okay. Well, they can gain life, but we can likely 12 or 15 them here and then deal 1 more. They haven't fetched or anything, but it's still looking good. We also have Random Map Ruins to potentially finish the job. There's Draco, okay. So we can cast Draco for 2, but I'm just going to cast Calibrated Blast right now. Let's deal them 1. And then let's spin the wheel. First time casting this. Let's go. What did we reveal? We revealed a 15. Let's deal them 15 damage. They're at 4. This is also a desert, which is nice. We can sack to Ruins. Next turn, probably just casting Draco. Casting Draco, playing Ruins, and then I can start activating this. Oh, wow, they go to 2? Well, now I can just... Oh, no, I can't quite kill them. Oh, wow. Solitary Confinement. You have Shroud. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. So we have no outs to that, right? They skip their draw step, but I don't think we have outs. I mean, I guess we can hardcast Emrakul. That's our out. I mean, they're gonna start going off pretty handily here, but yeah, I guess that's our line. Let's just play this in F6. I will probably just fetch. We still do need to draw Emrakul. I'm just going to fetch now and just keep F6ing because let them do their thing. I think we lose to that, though, again. I guess I just get Blood Crypt. And F6. We were so close. We were so close. So they have to discard a card every turn. But if they have enchantments, especially if they have any other enchantment, they can like draw cards like an Enchantress's Presence. They're just going to get there. Oh, we also have a Blast Zone. Okay. Definitely no reason to concede yet. Okay, it has Shroud. I don't really care. There's a Fertile Ground. They draw a card. They're gaining life. They can also sack Sterling Grove to go get Enchantress's Presence. This doesn't actually deal damage. Let's just take Karuga. I'll just fetch right now, just so I can have 6. I figured this deck like would be like kind of fun just to like see if it goes off, but like it's not actually that fun to just like sit here most of the time when you don't have the win. Sacrifice it unless you discard a card. You have Shroud. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you, and nothing is loss of life, right? So I can Emrakul, Annihilate, attack them, and that's about it. Again, prevent all damage, so I can't like just attack with Scion or anything. Oh, I can Karuga draw a card. Sweet. All right, they're doing this on main phase. Put that card on top. Could have done this on upkeep. Yeah, they get presents. And then they draw into presents and play presents. Destiny Spinner. Okay. That's something that can kill us. They have 5 enchantments. Gonna play a 5/4 here, though, ourselves. They can't play. Oh, Sanctum Weaver. Okay, so now they can add infinite mana, basically. Yeah, we're in trouble. We could draw Blast Zone, but that's about it. All right, play Ruins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. There's the Emrakul. We're still pretty far off casting that, though. I think I just need Blast Zone. They're also up to 7 now, and they have a bunch of mana. So they have this combo. They can make a bunch of 6/6s. I think we just die. So good attempt, but not going to be enough here. They had the Solitary Confinement. So we can actually side in Rough because we can kill this and this. I don't need Besages. I don't need Nephilia Academy. Consign, I can bounce this, but again, they can also give their stuff Shroud. I don't think I want Consign. I think I just want like a couple copies of Rough. They're just going off now because now they draw 2 cards per enchantment they play, so they're able to successfully get the combo going. But if I draw Blast Zone, I might be able to like end of turn Blast Zone this before I die, and then Calibrated Blast flashback kill them. At least that's the hope. I mean, they have 11 enchantments now, so they can make a bunch of 11/11 soon. I'm not sure we even need the throws here. All right, I think it's just a little too late now. Deals damage. Yeah, I just can't. I just can't win. Oh, this has Hexproof and Trample. Nice. Okay. I'll give it one more draw step. Maybe we see another card we're not expecting as well. I don't even know if these are worth it. I can kill Sithis and Sanctum Weaver, but I can also just ignore those things. I really only care about this. Could bring in like a couple consigns just to bounce this. Might be worth it. Just gives me a couple more outs. Like they should probably have 4 Solitary Confinement post board, right? I guess they could also have Leyline of Sanctity. Yeah, I should probably just bring in the consigns. I think I just need to. Because this is exactly what I'm talking about. If like the opposing deck has some type of thing where we can't kill them, then there's just nothing we can do. All right, multiple Sterling Groves, opponent just going off here. Fertile Ground, sure. They draw 2. They can probably just cast Emrakul here if they have it in their deck, or just kill us right now because they have 14 enchantments. They can just make up 3 14/14s. All right, we've seen enough. Close game, close game. All right. I think I just need these. Am I supposed to like side out some random lands that don't do anything? I don't think Radiant Fountain really does anything either. Blast Zone is good. Surprised there's only 1 Blast Zone. I don't need Boseiju. Still have 40 lands here. I guess I'll be on the play, so I don't need Gemstone Caverns. And then just side in extra spells. I mean, it makes my Calibrated Blasts a lot worse to have these in the deck, but I think I just kind of need it. I still have 12 hits. All right, I think I just need it. Let's go. Side out 4 lands, bring in 4 Consigned to Oblivions, 0 Rough Tumbles. I just don't really want to be like rough tumbling them. I don't think that's like what I'm trying to do. All right, let's keep. We have a turn 3 blast here. Can't cast this Scion yet unless we draw a fetch land. And we have Blast Zone as well, so this hand actually looks pretty good. Considering. Sun Petal Grove, interesting. I could have also led Factory on one and then attack for 2. That may have been better. Okay, well we can blast next turn. Hopefully we hit a 15. We have 1 dead card here. Okay. So now I'm gonna go play Desert, ping you for 1. It's unfortunate that they don't really have a Fetch Shock mana base in that deck for us. Then we go Calibrated Blast, reveal a 12. Okay, let's 12 them. And then we need them to not have Solitary Confinement. And even if they do, I have the Blast Zone. So right now I only have 2 land types, so this still costs 8. So definitely need a fetch land to get a Triome, and then I can cast these Scions. All right, there's Fertile Ground draw. But they can't Solitary Confinement this turn, so they need to next turn. Very interesting. If I don't draw anything, I'll probably just Blast Zone, put 1 charge counter. I can threaten to blow up at least 3 things on their board right now. They're also at 9. This deck is hilarious. We've drawn Calibrated Blast both games as well, which is the key card here. All right, there's a Throws. All right, that should just do it. Cascade into guess what? I think everything except the last Throws is a hit. Oh, you can hit Calibrated Blast? Oh, you can hit it itself? Oh no. Okay, I mean we can still flashback next turn. So I guess I'm just killing this then. Okay, so I guess you can miss. And I can always just keep casting Throws from the graveyard as well. So they need something to stop us from casting these from the yard. I totally forgot that you could even hit Calibrated Blast. And I gotta remember that this has Retrace. I mean, you have 6 like payoffs basically. Another set this, sure, but they're pretty much out of mana. Sterling Grove, sure. They're at 10. So now we can't hit one of the 9s. That doesn't actually kill them yet. But I can blow up almost all their permanents with Blast Zone at some point here. All right, let's just go play Gemstone Caverns Flashback. Flashback Blast. I guess I'd rather Flashback. I just would rather Retrace Throws because then I only have 1 Calibrated Blast left in my deck, right? Not sure if one way is better than the other. I have to discard a land in order to Throws. I think it is better. I'm not 100% sure though. Let's just do it. Calibrated Blast, cast it. And we hit the 9. Oh no. Oh, it's only the 7. Jeez. All right. Well, we can flashback Calibrated Blast again next turn. Come on, this is pretty funny. We're just trying. We're just slowly trying to deal them damage. Destiny Spinner, sure. We're still at 17. They don't have that much mana yet, so they can't really kill us with Destiny Spinners yet. Abundant Growth. They're gaining a little bit of life, but again, this next throws or blast should kill them. It'd have to be pretty unlucky to not. Wait, why did they sack Sterling Grove on upkeep for solitary confinement? Wasn't that just a huge punt by them? They're sacking now, and they're gonna get it. They get solitary confinement, but they can't cast it. I don't understand. Another Sterling Grove. They could have just upkeeped, gotten solitary confinement, played it, but now they probably die. Interesting. I mean, we do have this, but still. Okay, so let's just go throws again for the last Calibrated Blast. That way we can't hit that. Okay. One more time. What do we reveal this time? Seven damage. Okay, we got him. We got him. We had to cast it a bunch of times there. That was not ideal. They did show that they're like willing to go for solitary confinement. They just misplayed a little bit. The fact that this doesn't kill Destiny Spinner, I don't think we want it. Should I just have like 2 of these? No, I think I need 4. Let's go. Let's go. Oh wait. Oh no. I need the Gemstone Caverns. Get them in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to take these out, but I just need to submit real quick before opponent does. Okay, okay. We got the Gemstone Caverns in on the draw. And should I bring these back in? Oh, too slow, too slow. I was just jamming. Okay. All right, no Calibrated Blast. All we can do here is just cast a Scion. I think this is just a mulligan. It's not bad to cast this, but I just think it's not enough, right? We want one of the payoffs. All right, let's mulligan again. I think I can just go to 4. Again, I don't think this deck actually needs that many cards. You just need the payoffs. And yeah, we can just start aggroing them with factories and ruins, but I don't think that's really a good plan. So let's go to 4. They're on a mulligan to 5 as well. They kept 5. Let's go to 4. And there's the key card. Let's keep Worm going back, Fountain going back, and Steam Vents going back. Then go Triumph, Blood Crypt, Desert. Looks great. It's literally all we need. The 1-card combo. All right, now do I fetch the other Triome? I mean, it's possible I want to leave it in the deck to be able to cycle later. But I think I'm fine to just at least fetch land on 1. I can Rogger and Triome on 2 potentially. Probably just getting the Indatha Triome. Not sure yet though. All right, they Sanctum Weaver. Sure. Let's just Triome here. Am I supposed to? Oh, I have to play a red source, so maybe that was a mistake. Maybe, see, we're learning. Maybe you're supposed to have red source on 1 so you can start playing out these deserts earlier, but it's not like we can kill them. Even if we had gone desert, we can still only deal 17 damage, even if we hit a 15. solitary confinement right now. They're Sterling Grove. Okay, so they can find it. We only have 2 bounce spells for it, but they also mulliganed a lot, so if they get solitary confinement, they're just going to have to start discarding cards. So they might not be able to get it this early. They don't have a draw engine yet. I can add 2 mana here. Okay. There's a Scion. It's actually not bad. Do I want a Scion first and then next turn attack plus blast? The problem is if they get solitary confinement, I think I'd rather just like 15 them here. I'm just gonna blast. Could also draw blast or throws next turn. Would I reveal Consign to Oblivion? And then it goes on the bottom. Oh, unfortunate. Just 7 you. I even sided out 2. We only have 2 copies. They have like a way to prevent the damage or something. They're sacking Sterling Grove for solitary confinement. That's all I can think of. Oh, they get Sithis. Okay. And they cycle cast out. Sure. They go to 12. Maybe I was supposed to just Draco that turn, just have a 4/4 flying. It's kind of tough to say. I still get to Draco next turn and then Calibrated Blast on 5. So still looking good. All right, they have 1 card left. I don't want it to be like an Enchantress's Presence or a Solitary Confinement. Looks like it's nothing. Don't think I need to stop on their main phase. Okay. I think I just go Desert plus Scion here. Desert you, Scion. And then next turn, Flashback Blast. They cycle. Cycle a cast. Oh, they put cast out on top to cast out this. But then I just get the Calibrated Blast. And then if I hit a 12... Yeah, if I hit a 12 or a 15, I win. Okay. I guess they could go to 13 here. Nope, not yet. They can put Sterling Grove on top. They have Solitary Confinement. Oh no. Okay, they have to discard their last card, and then they have to top deck and then they can haul plus this. Well, now what I can do is I can flashback Calibrated Blast, kill Sithis. Then they just put it on top, though. I mean, I think that's what I have to do, right? Hope they misplay. I guess I can leave up Calibrated Blast, but I don't want them to trigger this. I'm just gonna do it now. Damn, that would have been it too. They just had the Solitary Confinement. So they have to discard a card, but they can just put Sithis back on top. But then if they cast it, they have 0 cards. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they can. They just sack the confinement. Wow. Okay. We're drawing live. We're drawing live. I guess they can always put this back on top. They can just keep doing that every turn. We can still top deck for the win here, though. There's Presence. Okay. Just going to play a Factory next turn, most likely. I mean, we obviously want to draw Calibrated Blast or throws. Can't forget about our Karuga either. Just play a 5/4. They put Sithis on top. Makes sense. Looks like we're going down. Damn. We can still top deck this turn. Then the Gaia's Blessing, which is actually pretty interesting. That we just draw a Scion. Okay, let's go Factory, Scion, take Karuga, pass. So that, yeah, they can Blessing just targeting us to get rid of the Calibrated Blast, which is probably why they sided it in, which is funny. They didn't want to put Solitary Confinement back on top and then draw it and play it. I just don't really understand. They're like giving us outs to win. Like they should definitely have Solitary Confinement in play at the end of this turn, but it's not looking like they will right now unless they put it on top right now. They don't even have double white left. They can't activate Hall yet. Oh no, they have Fertile Ground, so they can. Looks like they're going to. Yeah, okay. They just did it in kind of a weird sequencing, but wait, yeah, they have 3 mana. Damn. All right. So we need outs to this. They're comboing off. Having to Calibrated Blast this was pretty bad for us. All right, let's just go. Oh my god, we can't cast this? Because we only have 1 blue source. All right. So be it. Just attack. I know they can attack back for 1, but I think we are dead at this point, especially mostly just a Hall of Heliod's Generosity. If they didn't have this, we might have just been fine. Damn. Sterling Grove, draw 2. They just have so much mana now. I feel like this matchup should be reasonable. I mean, obviously this card is the problem and they can tutor it, but again, also the fact that we have to Calibrated Blast twice always in this matchup, like they're not taking any damage, is one thing that's just really bad for us. All right, they're drawing Infinite here. They still have Sanctum Weaver up, multiple Sterling Groves. So like Blast Zone uh, into our combo piece, into Calibrated Blast is probably the only out. Oh god, are we just dead? Does this untap the land? No, it doesn't. Looks like it might be an 0-1 start here. Let's just concede. GG's. Damn. Okay. That was fun. Let's go game. Let's go round 2. Let's try to blast somebody in round 2 here. I'll see you there. All right, round 2 here. Let's reveal our companion. I think we're on the draw. No gemstone, but we do have a Calibrated Blast. 0-1 bracket here. Let's keep. We have a 15 drop in our hand. And it's Urza's Mine into Sphere. Sure. They won't be taking damage, but oh my god. Just one too late. Jeez. Okay. Our only red sources are these random map ruins, which I have to remember. If we just had this in our opening, that would be huge. This looks like just mono green Tron with a bad draw. Jeez, what hand did they? Oh, okay. They have another land. Did they misplay? They passed with mana floating and then used mana to play star. That doesn't make any sense. That might have been a misclick. Blue's just freaked out. Let's just go desert, deal you 1. Then hope we don't get Karn liberated here. Can't cast anything. Just F6. And then T3 blast here. I think my fiance might be home. She was out for a bit. Oh shit. And I'm sorry. God, this has been over the hand. I need to be over here. Jeez, I apologize. I gotta be better about this. I gotta work on checking that more. Okay. Well, they Tron up, then they play star. We still don't want to get Karned, but let's go Ranimap, Blast. I'm not even sure if she's home actually. What do we reveal? A Draco. So it's 12 them. Now we have to try to get up to 5 mana somehow. Or we can start random mapping them down. So Karn Liberated minus on a land is a problem. Looks like what's happening. Oh, it's a Karn, okay. Do they have some way to give themselves hexproof? Sundering Titan. Okay, well that's a problem. That can kill this. That's all it can do right now, though. 4 mana. Is Sundering Titan really the best thing they can do? Just kill that? And Relic. Oh, geez. That's annoying. We can draw throws or blast off the top for the win, though. They had no way to give themselves hexproof, huh? They're not tapping Relic on our blast? Interesting. So I think I'm just going play Sunscorched Desert, deal you 1, pass, right? That's all I can do. I guess I just take Karuga. I can deal 1 to Karn. I'm down. I also could have just gotten Liquid Metal Coating. Okay, here, let me pause for a second. I'll be back. Okay, everyone just got home. Lewin ran out into the street. Okay, let's pass. I just don't know how this deck actually does well. Like, how did this deck 5-0? Just maybe getting better hits than we're getting? Okay. So they Sundering Titan. They can kill Triome, but that's it. Sure. Jeez, he's going off. Okay. And they just make Relic a 1/1. Yavimaya can still top deck throws or blast to win this turn. Otherwise, we need to just flash this back. I mean, they can pop Relic, sure. All right, we have time. We have time. There's a Bloodstained Mire. They can also get Liquid Metal Coating and then stop us from paying 5 mana next turn. I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. Do I need to Radiant Fountain this turn? I also don't think so. Just gonna Bloodstained Mire and pass. All my lands are forests as well, so I can cast Garuga at 5, but there's no way they let me blast, right? They have Relic out and Karn out. I can hit for 7. They're just not even tapping Relic. They could have just tapped Relic, exile, blast. Classic Tron player, am I right? Karn. Okay. They can minus on random map. Minusing Great Creator, get Liquid Metal Coating. They could also get like a Walking Ballista to get Trinisphere. What? I just don't get it. They pop Relic now. They have Trinisphere. They got Trinisphere, not Liquid Metal Coating. They still haven't used Karn Liberated. Let's see if they use it or not. Okay, they're exiling the fetch. I can just fetch in response. No clue what's happening. I guess I'm getting Rogrin. I know if this leaves the battlefield, then they can blow it up, but that's true for any of my other lands, so let's just get Rogrin Triome. That was the only one they shouldn't have exiled. They're at 7. We still need to top deck 1 out of the 5 cards to win here. It's not looking that likely, and they play Trinisphere. Trinisphere literally doesn't do anything against us. I guess it does against throws. It stops throws, but that's it. So we have 3 outs, 3 out of 47. Not great. This deck just seems terrible. Oblivion Stone. They played that over the other thing. Okay, so they can O Stone away their own Sundering Titan potentially, I guess. Oh, they have Yavimaya plus Sundering Titan, which is an interesting combo because these are forests now. Okay, so throws or Calibrated Blast off the top. Let's go. No, missed. Okay. So I can just 5-4. That's all I can do, right? Let's do it. Okay. Go ahead. Draw 0. Play a 5-mana 5-4. They're still at 7. They're great creators on 1. I just really don't get what they're doing. Trinisphere, sure. They can minus Karn, Liberated. They can crack O Stone, blow up like 2 of our lands, Rogran Triumph and Forest. I feel like they could have won this game so many different ways. They exile Karuga with Karn, sure. We still need to top deck, but shouldn't they have they could have like done so many different things. There's another great creator. Wonder also, am I supposed to just be like end of turning the Calibrated Blast more often than untap and flash it back out on 5? Am I just doing it too soon? Maybe. All right, so they can liquid metal coating one of our lands. Sure. We still can't. Throws is not an out now because they have Trinisphere out, but Calibrated Blast off the top should be a win, and no attack from Sundering Titan. Okay. There's Emrakul. Let's just go to 12. This only deals damage to them, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just pass. The deck is just. I wanted to play it once just to see. I thought this deck would be bad, and I really think it's terrible, but I wanted to like see for myself and kind of wanted to do some meme today. Just felt like it. Opponent is giving us a chance, and they're targeting this, so I can just sacrifice it. Oh, I can't because I needed to sacrifice in response. Damn, that was a misplay by me actually, because now I can't activate abilities. Okay, so they kill our random map. Sure, doesn't actually really matter. I don't think. Could have, in response to liquid metal coating, should have sacrificed it. Okay, so we go to 5. I don't think there's any reason to sack this. Expedition map. What do they have to get? Like a blast zone doesn't do anything. They could get Sanctum. They get Tower, sure. Okay, here we go. Upkeep Sweat again. Got it. We got it. So now we need to not hit throws or Calibrated Blast. I don't even know what we hit. Did we hit? We did hit Calibrated Blast. Oh my god, this deck is terrible. Let's just not concede because they missed 1 attack. Let's just pass. Oh man, we hit Calibrated Blast. Oh no. All they have to do is attack. Come on. They got this. All right, they got us. They got us. That felt pretty bad. I think opponent just played terribly there. Gives me hope. I played pretty bad. I just made a mistake or two, but I think we don't sideboard. This should be a good matchup for us, right? I know Beseju doesn't do anything. Could bring in one Consigned to Oblivion, but I don't really even want this in my deck because I don't want to be able to hit a 7. I mean, Beseju enters tapped. I guess Academy is better because it's untapped. Again, I don't really even want this. I'll just bring this in. Okay. I don't think they can counter any of our stuff anyway. Those hits were brutal. All right, this is a keep. We have 42 lands in our deck, so we don't need a lot of lands. They mulligan to 6. Yeah, we essentially have a 4-card hand here because these are all dead, but again, we don't need more than a 4-card hand generally. So I'm just going to get the red Triome, the Jeskai Triome here. Okay. We do need to draw land, but again, we're very likely to draw 1 land by turn 3. Rogren it is. There's a land. Nice. Okay. Now we need to draw 1 more land for T3, T4 win. Opponent could also just T3 Tron us here. Ancient Stirrings or land Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Looks like the Sylvan Scrying variety. Yep. All right, they have T3 Tron. We're going to at least get 1 blast off, but if they have Karn Liberated, we're kind of in trouble. Even Karn the Great Creator is kind of a problem too. Just get the Triomes out. Don't really want to draw a tap land. All right. Did we hit Calibrated Blast again? This deck is just awful. They're at 17, so we can't even kill them even if we can throws. Oh my god. They just cast Warping Whale? They have nothing else? What? I just don't get it. Alright, let's just go fetch Mountain Throws, I guess. Cascade. We're still going to need to be able to flash one of these back next turn. I don't even know what we hit. Do we hit? Oh no, okay, we hit a 15. We hit a 15. We hit a worm. So they go to 2. And we have throws and blast in our graveyard, so they need to take us off 2 mana next turn. Looking good, looking good. Oh no, is it Ulamog? Oh no. So they kill probably both our Triomes. Oh no, they kill both our mountains. Sure. So now we need to draw land and have all of our lands survive. Not like this, opponent. Not like this. Makes sense why they Warping Willed now, so that if they hit any Tron land, they could cast this. But then they just not hit the tower, I guess. Okay. So I need to just not die here. And then I can Calibrated Blast, and then any hit. Then I can Throws into Blast, and then any hit should win. Oh, they could exile both of my other blasts, though. So I need them to not be... Oh, no, they go to 7? Okay. It's not that relevant. But I do need to have at least one of my blasts left in the deck after this mill here. Let's just exile this. I think there is one towards the bottom, right? But I have to fetch. Let's just not fetch yet. Okay, let's let this happen. And they hit both of them. I deserve this. I deserve this. Okay. So I have no more outs because I just die in 2 hits to this. Okay. I mean, I think the deck is terrible, but I think also our hits were just incredibly, incredibly bad. I'm gonna drop. I'm off this. This was absolutely disgusting. Not gonna try to fight back to like 3-2 or anything. So thank you so much for watching. Quick video today. Sorry if you wanted to watch more of this silly deck, but that was just we had so many bad hits. We only had like 115, and we just yeah we didn't get there. That was brutal losing to that Tron player, and that is why I don't generally like playing decks like that. So thank you so much for watching. Channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. Give me a subscribe and come hang out Sunday, September 5th, for the first